Now to a story that is positively JAX. A local company steps up in a huge way to help a Jacksonville woman who was living without running water to her home for 14 months. A viewer told us about Joyce Crumley. We went to see her and we were stunned to see how she had been surviving for more than a year.
Put water in this bucket.
Water from a hose attached to an underground well is Joyce Crumley's lifeline.
Put it on the stove.
Heating it so she could clean her dishes in the backyard.
Nice hot water. Okay, rinse.
Following the same bucket process
Some water in them.
to flush her toilet.
Wash the water down.
She has no way to shower at home.
I'm a widow on disability, and I live alone. So I have no income except for what I barely survive on.
And she was surviving just fine until everything fell apart last year. The well she used for running water to her home failed. She was able to buy a new one, but then an electrical fire destroyed the shed where her electrical box used to be located. Faced with no electricity and no water, she says she used all of her money to pay for electricity. Then,
I recently found out I have cancer. So, I start therapy next Monday.
it's stage 3.
I'm fighting for my life and fighting for my home, and I don't know how much longer I can do this.
14 months with no running water. Joyce says she couldn't afford the thousands of dollars to make the repairs. And now she was starting chemotherapy. When Schneider Heating, Air Conditioning, Electrical, and Plumbing heard about her trouble, they immediately jumped in to help. Assessing the problem, donating all the supplies.
Okay, that looks pretty good, doesn't it?
And the labor. They dug and ran 160 feet of pipe.
Hallelujah. My heart's palpitating.
To help one woman in a battle for her life.
We felt like we had to fight just as hard as she is to, to get her some good clean water going to the house.
Tim Wood is with Schneider.
There's a new shutoff valve. The new supply will go in.
They worked day after day.
Miss Joyce, could you go ahead and turn on that water?
Oh, Lord.
There you
Have
go.
mercy. Thank you. Good
Giving Joyce Crumley a reason to smile again.
Thank you guys enough.
You're so
Well,
welcome.
God works in mysterious ways.
You are so welcome.
I can flush my toilets now.
That's right.
I don't know how hard it's been, especially after the fire.
I am sure. I'm
Appreciate
sure it's so
everything that you
difficult.
guys do. I want to give you a hug on
Absolutely.
TV.
So happy. All right.
So Joyce can focus now on fighting cancer. Forever grateful to the strangers who didn't hesitate to help her. Really just amazing. It would have cost Joyce more than $10,000 to get running water restored to her home. But Schneider did it for free, just to help her get it back on her feet. I mean, no hesitation whatsoever. That's positively JAX.
Yeah.
That's why we love these segments, right? To be able to highlight the fantastic work that individuals or companies do in our community every single day.
I was watching it intently, and then I just got these chills up and down my body. Incredible. And it seems like Joyce is just such a wonderful woman. I got to ask you this. How is she doing today? How's her health? I know that she's starting treatment, rough road ahead.
Yeah, so it's been some time, since we visited with her. So she's had the running water because it was really important, certainly during chemotherapy, because she was really limited in her ability to get around. She's doing great. She's finishing up, and so far, so good. So please keep Joyce in your prayers, everyone. We really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. And thank you again to Schneider and the people that come together.
They're amazing. I mean, one call, and they're like, where do we need to show up? What can we do to help? And there were a lot of twists and turns. This was not easy. There was problem after problem, unfortunately. So it's amazing what they did.
Oh, it didn't look like a quick fix.
Yeah,
it looks
it
like
was
they had to
amazing.
put in a lot of sweat equity
Oh, yeah,
there.
amazing what they did.
Thank you to everybody involved there.